Come on.
No.
Why am I not
totally
eating lunch
serious.
there every day?
I really honestly don't know.
I'm going tomorrow.
You have a Costco membership and you've never had their hot dogs.
Yeah.
I think that in itself.
Do they have pizza?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's $1.50.
It's $1.50. It doesn't matter. It's pizza.
It's $1.50
Cheese,
for a
bread, and
slice.
sauce. That's exactly.
Exactly.
Now I want pizza. Last time we talked about pancakes. We wanted pancakes. Now I want pizza and hot dogs.
If only Costco were open, we can go get like a $12.
Oh my gosh, I would do it.
Like you can buy a full pizza on your way out the door. Buy a full pizza.
But you know
bring
what?
it home.
That guy's still gonna check your receipt. That son of a gun.
That guy is. They are all about those receipts. Welcome to Whiskey Bits,
With Matt and Phil,
where we talk all things whiskey.
and all things comedy. And back again with the flannel.
I like the flannel. I really like that one.
Got cold again.
I know.
Sick of this Midwest silliness.
The
It's
Midwest spring.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're into the spring equinox. It's
I don't even know what that
snowing
means.
right now.
Equinox.
Yeah, it's
I think they could drop the word equinox. Nobody knows what it means.
no, yeah. Well, somebody does, but
That
we
one
don't
guy.
care about.
I have
who
a
it
word,
is.
equinox. Let's use it on everything. Anytime we describe weather.
Yeah,
Or seasons.
or full
Well,
moons.
Sure.
Right.
You could tell how much I know about things.
I don't know much about the equinox. I just know that's what they call it.
Isn't it a car too? Chevy Equinox.
Yeah, that's right.
That sounds like a cool, how they name cars. That sounds like a cool conglomeration of letters.
Right. It's like,
Syllables.
it's almost like when, because like Chevy famously went to Mexico with the Nova, which in Spanish means no go.
Chevy no-go.
The Chevy no go.
Genius.
Yeah, so smart. I owned a Chevy Nova.
You did?
Yeah, it was made by Toyota. It's a long story, but anyways, let's get into shorter stories.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read this bottle.
Speaking of long stories.
Speaking of long stories, the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond is our drink of choice tonight.
We see it all the time.
Always sitting there on the bottom shelf, and you're thinking, who cares? It's Evan Williams.
Yeah.
It's probably not that good. It's probably trash.
It's a brand name.
We're
Technically, everything's a brand name, just in case you guys were wondering.
we're gonna find out right now if it's worth the $21 for 100 proof Bottled and Bond from Evan Williams.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Right here on the side of the bottle. And because Bottled and Bond is required to tell you what distillery they're from.
That's right. That's right.
Has to be 100 proof.
100 proof. Yeah, let's go over the bottle and bond again. 100
4
proof.
years.
Oh, I forgot about that. So it has to age for at least 4 years.
At least 4 years.
But it can be longer.
It can be more.
Okay.
But it can't be less.
Okay. Because that's where they're like, hey, look, like, okay, it's whiskey now.
Yeah.
It's not just the white mash or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah, the white dog.
White dog, yeah.
Yeah, pour it into. Exactly.
Okay.
It has to go into a barrel. There's some other distinct things for Bottled and Bond, but the main pieces are it's 4 years, it's 100 proof, it comes from the same distiller in the same year, so it has to all kind of be in that same I'll read it so that it makes sense. Produced at a single distillery within a single distillation season. Okay, so it can't be a couple years and you mash it all together. It's got to come out of one season.
Oh,
one
that
master
is
distiller.
interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And normally, and it's okay that it's not here, but the label will have a wrap over the top of it, and you can see on some of these other Bottled and Bonds, you can see there's a wrap over the top of it. Actually, none of the Bottled and Bonds that I'm looking at here
we've opened them
have
all.
that.
We have opened them all, Phil.
But they would all have that over there, and they list the distillery number on them. And so
interesting.
every distillery has to register within the state of Kentucky, actually most states, and so
big government.
they give a number. And so this one is DSP KY1, meaning it's the first distiller in Kentucky.
So the Evan Williams is the very first one. So KY1, that is always going to be on their bottles, or just that?
So it has to be listed on. It has to be listed on a Bottled and Bond.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to be listed anywhere else.
I'd be
if you were
listing that everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's part of their marketing piece. But
so they're the first ones in Kentucky to make whiskey.
First ones, they're historically recognized as that, as it says on the side of their bottle.
All right.
Along the Ohio River. 1783 is when this one came out. But so Evan Williams Bottled and Bond.
Why do they got to do that with rivers? Why do they got to? It's the Ohio River in Kentucky. Can we just call it the Kentucky River? It's in Kentucky. You want to see the Ohio River? Go to Ohio.
It's also in Ohio.
Then split
it's right along the. It's along the
name
border.
it something else. Name it something else.
Ohio was there first.
Have a stop. You know, like when you go into a different state.
Yeah,
it's the same land. You know that, right? Like, but they have a line that's like, "Hey, you're welcome to Indiana."
Right.
You could do that with a river,
where it has two different names.
Yeah, you have a line. You have a sign.
Body of water.
Welcome to. This is now the Kentucky River because we're in Kentucky. I digress.
So, like, do you want Lake Michigan to have like Lake Illinois, Lake Wisconsin?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And put little buoys out there.
What do you do with like Lake Superior that also touches Michigan?
You can't touch that one because it's the most superior of all the lakes. So you just leave it. Yeah.
It's good. All right. So this right around $20.
Water body tangent.
Yeah. Who thought?
It's relevant. They use water in whiskey.
That's correct. That is another thing for bourbon and for, you can't add anything but water.
But water. Okay.
Yeah. In fact, that's how they proof it down to 100%.
I was going to say that would be really hard.
100 proof.
Because they do their little measurings and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But they just add water.
Okay.
They add water. So $20. Let's give this thing a try.
Give it a try, man.
Let's see what we find. What we find in here.
It's a really good nose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like when we were talking, I kind of had a little waft of it earlier too, and it just was like, whoa, like very.
I don't know. It's starting to open up a little bit. I'm getting some of the ethanol off of the corn alcohol there. So
do we know what the mash bill?
We don't know
on this is not build like I've said in every other freaking episode.
We don't know. We do know it's a sour mash.
What does that mean?
A great question. I think it's like it's their version of saying what it's. There's more rye in it than potentially like
original sour mash on that one.
Yeah,
the old Fitzgerald.
Yeah, have you tried that yet?
I did. Interesting.
Yeah,
I think. All I did was the neck pour.
Okay, so
we'll try
maybe it's not that bad. So also charcoal filtered, it says on there.
Okay.
We don't know specifically. We do know it's bourbon, so we know it's at least 51% corn, probably a lot more than that, but but we can say at least that.
All right, let's give it a taste.
Okay. I want to see what your thoughts are on that one.
I gotta do it again.
Heavy corn taste for me. Lots of corn. There's kind of like an
spiciness to
oaky
it.
Spice.
An oaky spice. You could have said anything. You're like, it's kind of a caramel spice. Kind of
it's kind of like a cinnamon spice.
Berry, like a berry spice for sure.
Yeah.
Are we just naming like rejected Spice Girls?
Berry spice. He was really into it, and they're like, we can't do this.
Oh no, it's like if Barry White was a Spice Girl. Berry Spice.
I'm Berry Spice.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
See how that happens?
Yeah, I like that.
Berry Spice. If the Spice Girls were around in the 50s, is he from the 50s?
Barry White?
Yeah.
70s.
70s. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he the Let's Get It On? Is that guy?
Yes.
I don't know. Fact check.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, because it...
Who knows? Anyways,
in silence while we
he's not a
Google
Spice
this.
Girl, but he could have been.
But he could have been Berry Spice, and
Evan Williams might be a Spice Girl.
I think Evan Williams was not a girl, and nor was he a spice. But I get the oak. I get the oak is
Sorry, just coughed. Yeah,
this has been a day.
Oak for sure.
Yeah, the oaky spice to me is more like a it's not like allspice or like a baking spice or anything like that has that. It's more like pepper.
Yeah,
it's more like peppery.
But it's got yeah, it's got a kick to it. It's got a real kick to it.
Yeah,
and I don't know. So for people that are listening, we'll shoot a couple of these episodes back to back.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
It reminds me, correct me, but it reminds me a little bit of the last one we tried.
You're incorrect.
Dang it. I
know
knew
it
it.
does.
I knew it.
No, it is.
I don't know why. Why would it be doing that? Is it because the other one is still lingering? Or, I mean, I don't know. It has a similar flavor.
Yeah, and yeah, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that. I quite honestly don't remember the last one we tried.
But here's the thing. Here's what I mean. I think this is why I'm feeling this way. We've tried so many of these, and
I remember the one you're talking about.
Yeah, well, and I'll just right away with a lot of them just whoa, like this definitely has this. With this one, it is a very, again, I would kind of describe it as the oak, right? We had the oak. I even got a little bit of that corn husk again at the end, and it doesn't have as much of a bitter kind of feeling left on the mouth, which I kind of like. And I don't know, maybe that has to do with the fact that it was charcoal filtered. I don't know. Maybe it's some of the I don't know if there would be impurities in it or not, but like maybe it is some of the stuff that. And I'd be curious to see if the other one was charcoal filtered or not. But yeah, I don't know.
We can check. They're certainly different. So the other one was a wheated bourbon,
right?
And so it had it was the David Nicholson 1843,
right? Yeah,
and it's a wheated bourbon, so it's going to have a different. I don't think wheated is sour. I think wheated is more sweet. I think when I get into the sour stuff, it's going to be more barley and rye and things like that are going to make it a little bit more towards the sour mash. I'm not really sure exactly, but that's in my mind, that's what makes sense.
I'm just not getting one specific thing. But here's the thing, like this is one that I could sit down and just drink. This is one that I would totally put in a mixed drink.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, an old fashioned or something like that. It would
absolutely. It would be really good in an old fashioned.
Yeah, 100 proof would kind of bring that up a little bit, and it's a quality, to me. It's a quality bourbon. And I find this in most bottle and bond. In fact, I think that's the one thing that I've kind of taken away from this whole experience is that the bottle and bond expressions are typically just really good.
Yeah,
they're just good.
Well, and it's a consistency too, right?
Yeah.
Like they have to make sure that they're probably paying it a lot more attention. I don't know, maybe not, but
no, I don't think it's any different other than it's 4 years. They add water. It's 100 proof. Like it's they're putting it out there as a bottled and bond, and I can't think of many that I've had that I've been like, this is terrible.
Right.
I don't think I've had very many. In fact, there's a single barrel.
Yeah, dude, Mellocorn's bottled and bond. I forgot.
It sure is. Yeah, it sure is. There's a couple. There's an Evan Williams single barrel.
Okay.
That you're actually not able to find as much anymore. Right now, it's a little bit harder to come by. But that's another one that's like it's just really good, especially at the price point that
bottled and bond.
It's not bottled and bond.
Okay.
But if you were to just pick up a regular bottle of Evan Williams, probably not as tasty as this. I think that's what's interesting about it. And for $2 or $3 more, it's a great bottle to get.
I mean, you can see. I remember this was one of the first ones I bought when we first started all this.
And you're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
you're doing pretty good getting through it.
I mean, we've shared it maybe one other time.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, and I've taken it that far. So, and it's only been. So yeah, I mean, I've had it several times.
Yeah.
It's a safe one to go to. It's a good price. It's not some. And it does. I would say. I think why I was saying that is it surprises me on how it can compete with something that is the original, you know, the one we tried is the original recipe from whatever.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like
bourbons.
It's fun finding these little gems like that.
Yeah. This is almost like what I would consider. I don't know who we is, but what I would consider, us. You might consider it this. I don't want to speak on your behalf.
Just do it. Just speak on my behalf.
We would consider this one that we would consider this like a bar staple.
Oh, for sure.
Like you've got to have it if you're mixing drinks for friends. Yes. Or hey, you want some whiskey? Yeah, sure. What do you got?
Because it's not going to break the bank.
We got a couple of every. Yeah, exactly. It's $20. If I throw it into a old fashioned, I'm not worried about it, right? But if you go into one of these other ones that a little harder to find or
throw
cost
some
a little bit
Taylor in there.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's
Blanton's or Eagle Rare.
No, I don't even What do you want? You want an old fashioned? Like I'm reaching for.
Yeah.
Hey, have you tried this?
It doesn't. Would you like but this? That doesn't lessen the quality of it.
Agreed.
See, here's the thing. Agreed. Like we were kind of joking in a prior episode about Blanton's and me putting a Luxardo cherry in it. Mm-hmm. To me, it's like adding stuff with it. It doesn't lessen. I'm not lessening the value or the quality of that one item. I think it's the beauty of it is that I can enjoy. It's versatile.
Yeah,
I can enjoy that with an old fashioned or on the rocks.
Yeah,
or just a splash of Luxardo cherry, or throw some orange juice in it. Like it's very versatile, and I like that in a drink because to me that is the different things. Like nothing. I don't want to ever be like, oh, everything is so sacred that we have to hold it in this high regard and we can't discover new things. That's just silliness.
Yeah,
that's just silliness.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I think it is pretty silly.
Right.
I still won't.
Still won't put a Luxardo cherry.
I still won't allow you to make an old fashioned with E.H. Taylor. Just won't. I just won't do it. Just won't do it. It's a waste of good juice.
One of these days, I'm gonna do it.
You know what?
When you're not looking.
As long as I'm not looking,
I'm gonna use your bottle too.
As long as I'm not looking.
I'm gonna trick you. Be like, hey, you want some of this mellow corn old fashioned?
Ooh. Ooh.
No, I couldn't do that to mellow corn. Oh. We all have the sacred cow.
It's good. There's probably, honestly, I think there's probably one bottled and bond that I wasn't a fan of. And this one came off of it was on the bar. It was next to the E.H. Taylor.
Okay.
I moved it down below because I don't think
on your bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't think I'll ever do it. And it's the Kirkland brand from Costco.
Why does everybody have to make their own brand of stuff?
Supposedly they're partnered with somebody. I don't know who anymore.
Right.
But whatever they were doing, it was not good. It was not great.
But see, that's disappointing because I love Costco. I have a joke about Costco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course you do, because we're doing this episode and we've decided that we're going to do. Did I just ruin the segue?
It was like the perfect. I'm stopping. I'm leaving. I gotta go.
You did a really good job of bringing in the topic.
And it's actually true. I really did not like the bottled and bond.
Yeah, that's
the bottled and bond from the Kirkland brand.
It's silly that
it's good. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my flavor. I'll mix it. It won't go to waste, but it wasn't one that I could just pour in like, oh, this replaces any. No, it's not.
But Costco has a lot of stuff.
They do, and usually Kirkland. I wonder if I could return it, because that's the thing about Kirkland brand.
You can just
if you're not happy, you can return it whenever you want.
What? Drink the whole thing and then return it.
I don't know. I want to.
As long as there's some in there,
I might as well just take it back.
Yeah.
You trade it in for some Evan Williams bottled and bond or something else.
I tell you what though. So to finish this up, yay.
Okay.
Good. Plus.
Look,
it's A+.
I think I wouldn't go A+. If we're gonna get into a rating system.
A very versatile, fun.
It's a versatile,
easy to drink.
Cheap date.
Cheap date.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if I would say that.
Okay, fine. $21. Add it to your bar. If you're
mid-rate date.
Yeah. If you're wondering, should I pick this up and try it?
She's pretty. I don't know if I'll introduce her to my mom, but
right.
I'll go on a couple of
Right. But let's say this. If I were on a date, I wouldn't be calling till Tuesday.
Wow. I always call right away though, but it's just the way I am. Very insecure. Okay, so Costco. You mentioned Costco.
Costco. Yes.
So this is exciting to me because this is one of my very first jokes. And
I didn't realize that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it is. It's one of my very first, well, no, yeah, it would have been probably from like 2008.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. Before Costco was even
before they were even alive. No, it would have been like 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. I don't know. It was one of my first jokes. So I literally went into Costco, had an experience, immediately went back to my car, recorded the joke in my phone, and that was it.
Yeah.
And originally it actually was Sam's Club, but to me, I knew that Costco was in more states.
Okay.
So I decided, okay, I'm going to make the switch from Sam's Club to Costco. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
And
whatever you do not tell Costco people that Sam's Club is the same thing, because they will fight you.
They will beat you
tooth
up.
and nail. Also, don't tell Sam's Club people that Costco is the same thing, because they will fight
kill you.
And they will fight tooth and nail to make sure that
in bulk
it's better.
Yeah,
in bulk.
In bulk, they will fight you.
They will fight you with teeth and nails.
Yeah, all of them too, a 12-pack.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Dude, so I don't know though. The samples, that's the reason.
Yeah.
That's the reason we go.
It is.
We actually their plan. Here's something I don't talk about in the joke. Their plan, Costco, Sam's Club, whoever, their plan is, hey, we're going to give you a good deal, but you're going to have to buy a lot of it. But in the long run, you're going to save money over the course of time. Great. Our plan as the consumer, I don't care about that. I just want the samples. And I will go buy 100 bags of chips or a 5-pound bucket of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Just so that I could try the samples.
You don't have to buy that stuff to try the samples.
I just feel bad. That's true.
You could just get the membership.
I could just loiter.
And loiter. Yeah, not buy a single thing.
Yeah, you're paying the membership. Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
With the amount of that you pay for a membership, it's probably an easy thing to figure out.
Yeah.
How many, what would a really good charcuterie board at a restaurant cost?
That lasts.
But
that lasts forever,
for a whole year,
because you can keep going
every Saturday, man. And in the joke,
it's not just Saturdays. Have you been to weekday Costco samples?
I didn't know they did. I thought it was only Saturdays.
No, it is. It's almost every day they have samples.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, if you go there and if you don't catch samples, you can just go get a very large hot dog and a Pepsi.
That is one thing I've never tried.
Are you serious?
Are they good?
Yes.
Are they extra big though? Because it's Costco.
They are big.
They're like the giant. Do they give you the whole link? When you make hot dogs, they're in the links, and they hang them in the smokehouse. Is it just here you have to? I'm sorry, we can't separate.
Yeah,
them.
You have to eat
12
the
hot
entire
dogs.
Pig intestine.
You have to eat 12 hot dogs. You only everything's in bulk.
Yeah, no, it's what, $1.50.
What?
You get a hot dog and a drink.
Come on.
No,
why am I not eating lunch there every day?
I really honestly don't know.
I'm going tomorrow.
You have a Costco membership and you've never had their hot dogs.
Yeah.
I think that in itself.
Do they have pizza?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's $1.50.
It's $1.50. It doesn't matter. It's pizza.
It's $1.50.
Cheese, bread, and sauce. That's whatever.
Exactly.
Now I want pizza. Last time we talked about pancakes, we wanted pancakes. Now I want pizza and hot dogs.
If only Costco were open, we can go get a $12.
Oh my gosh, I would.
You can buy a full pizza on your way out the door. Buy a full pizza,
but you know
bring
what?
it home.
That guy's still gonna check your receipt. That son of a gun.
That guy is. They are all about those receipts.
That's my favorite part of that joke.
Yeah.
So I have the joke about Costco where you go in, you have the experience, and I talk about all the different things. And at the end of the joke, we bring back a character from another joke, but the whole thing is about like all the crazy lines you have to go through. But like the receipt checker guy,
the receipt check line is maybe the most redundant, ridiculous thing.
Really is. And like, I think it's become more, it's just a tradition now. And so they just do it just because they can, and it's fun, and they don't want to fire, you know.
What's interesting to me is
Jerry, the scoreboard keeper.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry. Oh, poor Jerry. It existed before self-checkout. That's what's wild to me.
Right.
They weren't really checking on you.
No.
They were checking on their own employees.
Oh, that's true.
Right? Like, how weird is that?
Didn't even think about it that way. Yeah, because it would make sense if you're checking from someone going in self-checkout. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me check. Let me just make sure you did my job okay.
Yeah, let me make sure you did our job okay. Even though I think it's still ridiculous, you can't really practically do a thorough job.
Yeah.
Especially when, you know, a lot of the people that are doing this job are a lot older. And a lot of them can't see that well.
Well, this is a generalization.
This is ageist. I'm just saying.
The only people at the end of this that are going to like us are people that are exactly like us.
Just me and you, basically.
It's only, and the people that are like us are going to be like, I don't like being like that guy. So the only people that are going to ever listen to this are you and me.
I love it.
We're done.
I'm entertained.
Turns out that old people are the ones that work at Costco in the checkout lines. And they need glasses.
Well,
wonderful.
The thing is it doesn't even matter who's doing it. It's like, how do you possibly check that? You know. But that's funny that you said that. That makes me like, yeah, they were checking their own employees.
Yeah.
Because what were they thinking that you were gonna do? Like, quick, grab. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back into the store.
Yeah, from there.
Like, have you ever tried to cut through a line? Like, have you ever gone like just
backwards?
Browsing? And you're like, you know what? I don't need to buy anything. Right. I don't want to wait in this line to walk through and not do anything. It's route, like there's nowhere to go.
I do it at Menards all the time.
So I'm going to try to get out, but like there's carts everywhere. And I don't want to climb over this cart, and I'm not going to go out the entrance.
Yeah, you have to like.
'Cause I'm already over here.
You got to climb into the playground.
Right.
That's up 3.
So think about trying to go the other way with your whole cart full of stuff. Right, You've got a flatbed.
I just want to know who was the first person that made them go, you know what would help this is if we had a guy that was checking all the receipts of everyone. Yeah. Who messed up?
Look, we have a greeter. Should we find somebody that could just draw on a receipt?
Yeah, we have a greeter. We need an exiter.
Right.
We need a good buyer.
Yeah, just to make sure that
give them something to do, though. Don't just let them stand there and
right.
They got to give them something to do. Yeah, just have them check the receipt out.
Yeah.
Well, how do they make sure it's thorough? Well, they just mark a line down the center of it.
Yeah.
You know,
they're gonna count. And then they're gonna look.
Do we have any speed counters? Oh, it's equal. I look at a receipt myself.
That's a good point.
I look at a receipt myself for like an hour, and I'm like, I don't even know what I bought. Like none of this.
Is this the receipt that I need to return this item on? I don't even know.
I don't know if the item's on here. Like, I could buy stuff, take the receipt, walk out to my car, and go, crap, I bought 2 of this one item. Take that item back and not know how to find it on the receipt.
Yeah, I agree.
It's completely. That bad. So how is this guy doing his job?
It says 6 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Yeah, they count.
It's very strange.
I love it. I love Costco though.
There's a lot of really good stuff about Costco.
There's so much good.
There's a lot of fun stuff about really about both, all of these bulk places, but if we were to stick strictly to Costco, my favorite part of your Costco joke that I don't think you do it every time. Oh. But it's when you talk about parking in the back lot of Costco, and that your whole family jumps on the carts.
That was new.
And rides as hobos.
Like a family of hobos. Yeah. I say, I do it every time. I do it now every time.
Good.
It's new. It's a punch up.
Okay.
It's a punch up. So that was a punch up that I came up with, or we came up with. I don't know. I came up with. For the dry bar special.
Okay.
And because I was going through, we were going through some of the old jokes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna punch it up. And I think
fix them, punch them up.
No, I think it was like I was at Target or something, and I saw the cart guy, and I was like, oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me of a train or something. And then I don't know, it just was like, oh, family, like who rides trains? Who jumps on trains randomly? Oh, hobos. Okay.
Yeah. We're a family of hobos.
We're a family of hobos.
Getting a ride into the...
Yeah. So I already had that.
It was really good.
Yeah. Like, oh, you get to Costco, you got to park way in the back, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Here's a trick. Find the cart guy. We hop on that thing like a family of hobos and ride it to the front.
It's so good.
Yeah, that works out pretty good.
It does. It's really good. Oh, man. I love the Costco. Don't love their whiskey. If you want to avoid it, you can.
I do love this one though.
This is really good.
Evan Williams bottled.
You can find a lot of good whiskey at Costco, by the way.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, they do get some good stuff.
Hot dogs and whiskey.
Hot dogs and whiskey.
Bam.
Ooh. Is that going to be our other podcast?
That's called, yeah, for sure.
That we do only at Costco's?
Yeah.
We're going to travel around. Whiskey. We're just travel around just eating $1.50 hot dogs.
Love it.
Love it. That's really good. This is getting even better as we go. So I'm gonna enjoy this one as we wrap this episode.
Sweet.
Good. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Next time on Whiskey Bits.
To me, like a bidet feels kind of like. Do you ever, like, when you're doing dishes and, like, you angle a plate just right and just shoots up and hits you in the face?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that experience.
Yeah, or a spoon. Like a spoon that's in a bowl.
Oh, yeah, spoon.
You turn it on, you're not ready for it, and you're like, no,
I got the water all over myself.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, I don't want that to happen with a bidet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that they figured all of that out. Like, do they give you a wetsuit?
Europe has figured this out.
They have, like, I've never been.
Do you realize how much less toilet paper and baby wipes we would use if we had bidets everywhere?
You know what we call the baby wipes?
What do you call the baby wipes?
I didn't make this up. What we call it, the white trash bidet. The Velcro cleaner, the white trash bidet, the
Velcro cleaner.
That's saving grace.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. That's it for this episode of Whiskey Bits. But if you enjoyed yourself, please like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform.